Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hello, everybody. You know what? It is Thursday, April 5th, 2018. Welcome to High Plains Today, right here on TV23. On today's show, I have the Stevens County Panorama Quiz Bowl State Champions. They're going to a bunch of stuff. They're going to have a fundraiser, and we're going to talk all about it, so stick around. We'll be back with that in a little bit. Meantime, let's see what's happening. Well, one person was injured in an accident just after 10 o'clock yesterday morning in Gray County. Kansas Highway Patrol reported a pickup truck driven by 17-year-old Ashton Line of Garden City was westbound on US 50 at County Road 4. The truck rear-ended a semi driven by 22-year-old Corey Lowen of Garden City that had slowed to turn south. Line was transported by helicopter to Wesley Medical Center in Wichita. Lowen was not injured. Now, both drivers were properly restrained at the time of the accident, according to the Kansas Highway Patrol. Roads in the area were closed to allow first responders to work the accident. A crew of the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad with heavy equipment, along with a loader from Royal Dairy and a tractor and an operator that were in the area, assisted with the accident, according to the Gray County Sheriff's Department. And they thank you for that. A two-vehicle injury accident occurred yesterday morning just after 10 a.m. on U.S. Highway 64 at mile marker 25. That's 4 miles north and 4 miles west of Guymon in Texas County. The accident occurred when a Volkswagen Jetta driven by 28-year-old Luis Miguel Morales of Elkhart was eastbound, crossed the center line, and struck a cement truck driven by 60-year-old Mauricio Cardenas of Guymon. Morales was pinned for about 30 minutes and then was freed by the Guymon Fire Department. He was transported from the scene by Apollo Med Flight to Northwest Texas Hospital in Amarillo with head and leg injuries. Cardenas was not injured. And the Guymon Police Department has received complaints that scam calls are on the rise again. This latest one is a call asking you to dial 911. The Guymon Police Department will not call you nor another agency to advise you to call 911. They ask if you receive a call advising you to call 911, please don't do it, okay? 911 is for emergency use. And defense attorneys for two of the men charged in the alleged bomb plot in Garden City argued their clients were manipulated by the FBI into remaining part of the conspiracy. Cross-examination of Dan Day, who's codenamed Dangerous Dan, the paid FBI informant in the case, wrapped up yesterday with the defense asking him why he didn't put a stop to the plot earlier when he had the chance. Day recorded hundreds of hours of meetings and phone calls with Curtis Allen, Patrick Stein, and Gavin Wright. Day testified earlier in the trial in Wichita's federal courthouse that he maintained a persona as a member of the Kansas Security Force. Now, that's a militia the men belonged to, but wasn't working to further the plan. James Pratt, Stein's attorney, argued Day went out of bounds. He pointed to a recorded phone call in early September of 2016 when Stein expresses frustration with the planning process and suggests backing out of the plan. Day urges him to stay. Day responded he was trying to prevent any of the members from leaving and potentially doing their own thing without the FBI knowing about it. And yesterday, Kansas lawmakers on the House Judiciary Committee voted to advance a bill creating a constitutional amendment. The bill is an attempt to stop school funding litigation in the future. The amendment passed out of committee with a 12-10 vote and now goes to the House floor for debate. Currently, the Constitution says Kansas must make suitable provisions to finance education. The amendment would clarify that only the legislature can determine what suitable means. Passing a constitutional amendment would require a two-thirds vote in the House and Senate. Lawmakers in both chambers say they don't believe they have the votes to pass it. The constitutional amendment brought school funding talks to a halt after Senate leaders said they wouldn't take up school funding unless the constitutional amendment passed. Now, the leadership's ultimatum didn't sit well with senators. On Tuesday, the House passed a $522 million school funding plan, which Governor Collier said he supported. And just off the heels of placing tariffs on $3 billion worth of U.S. goods, including pork and fruit, China announced yesterday that it was issuing a 25% import levy on an additional $50 billion in U.S. goods, including soybeans and aircraft. The news sent soybean prices tumbling as much as 5%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 500 points before coming back up in the middle of the day. However, the tariffs could have a longer effect on one of America's largest commodity markets. Large competitors like Brazil and Argentina may take China's business, moving the U.S. out of the top spot. Kansas Farm Bureau President Rich Feltz said the trade war is putting undue burden on farm families amid the worst farm economy in 16 years. And here's something interesting. Ormiston Farms, located southeast Kismet in Seward County, shared this video yesterday to Facebook. It is titled, "Let Me Introduce You to Seward County's Newest Firefighter." Goes on to say, "Thanks Dickinson Aerial Spraying for coming to the rescue. This is a godsend when a fire can't be stopped." You know what? They also thank Seward, Meade, and Haskell counties for coming to the rescue. All right, that's a look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. You know what? We're in for a roller coaster. Going to be nice today, but hang on to your horse. It's going to get yucky tomorrow. Be back with that right after.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Hi, I'm Nick Baumgartner, owner of Midwest Barter Exchange.
So what is barter anyway? When we were kids, things were much simpler. Trading one thing for another was something we did at school on a daily basis. As a kid, you didn't have the cash resources to get things you wanted, but you still managed through barter. In today's economy, not every business has the cash required to grow effectively. Prospecting is difficult and time-consuming, leading you to believe things like, "I don't have cash to entertain my clients and prospects. There is no money for marketing and advertising, or fixing my work truck, for a new website, social media, printing cards and brochures, mass mailers, accounting, taxes, bookkeeping, consultants, PC repair, dental, radio, TV, legal, alarm system, catering, mechanical, parking, office equipment repair, electricians, networking, medical bills, website, graphic designers, PCs, iPhones, Macs, headshot, plumbing, mechanics, signage, sales training, landscaping, surveillance cameras, leaking roof, and the list goes on." Realizing that running a business can be expensive, many owners and managers have tried to exchange their goods and services for something that they need. Sometimes it works out well. But focusing on trying to make a direct trade is not the best use of your time. Barter Exchange takes that struggle away and allows your business to utilize trade in the form of a one-to-many scenario, as opposed to trading directly with another business. We act as a brokerage and marketing firm for companies to grow their business. We can help match businesses to each other with the best fit possible, even if it doesn't mean trading directly with each other. Okay, but how do we keep track of our trade dollars? You can also consider us like a bank, but instead of using cash currency, we utilize barter exchange dollars.
At Midwest Barter means better business for all of us. You can use Midwest Barter dollars to purchase hundreds of products for your business or personal use without the use of cash. You can even trade for TV advertising right here on KDGL TV 23.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
Look at all that sunshine as we look over Metropolitan Sublette today. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. You want to get it out there and enjoy it today because it's fixing to change. I'm just saying. Looking at the current readings here at the station, 60 degrees, relative humidity, 28%. Yes, it's very dry still. Winds are out of the northeast at 10. Barometric pressure is steady. Looking at the current temperatures around the viewing area, you can see everybody is in the mid to upper 60s, heading up into the 70s today. Well, you get over around Medicine Lodge and Pratt, they're still trying to push up into the 60s. Current dew points, it is very, very dry out at Lamar right now, and everybody else is in that 20 to 30% of humidity. Wind's not bad, so like I say, you want to get out there and enjoy this today. You look at this, it's variable out there in Lamar. Everybody else is in a northerly direction. Well, there's low pressure coming this way. We got high pressure moving out. That's what's bringing us all this warming. But there's low pressure coming in with a very big Canadian air mass, which means it's going to be cold. All right, looking at the highs and lows as we got to the Garden City Regional Airport. Yesterday we got to 67. That's pretty good. 88 back in 1967. 20 was the overnight low. 19 back in 1950. And of course, there's no new precipitation in the bucket. Here's what we got in store for today. 74 is going to be the high. Lots of sunshine. Winds are going to stay in that northerly direction, gusting up into the 20s. That's not really gusting in southwest Kansas. I'm just saying. Tonight, though, pretty pleasant, 38 degrees. Easterly winds at 13, partly cloudy. All right, here's where we get in kind of a mess. Tomorrow we have a 30% chance of precipitation. Now, it's going to be mostly cloudy. We do have a chance of rain and snow. Now, we're going to start out at 46. Our high about that time is going to end at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, mid-morning. Then it's going to be on the downward slide. You can see winds are going to start picking up out of the northeast, gusting up close to 40. Tomorrow night, yeah, that's 18. You got any plants that you're out on the porch, or you may want to cover them up, even bring them inside, and don't forget your dogs and cats and pets and stuff. They may want to be inside too, because we have a chance of freezing rain and snow tomorrow night, 30%. What can I tell you? And then as we look at 7-day, though, we get into Saturday, not too bad, but going into next week, it's going to start warming up again. We're on that roller coaster. Look at that, Wednesday. It's going to be close to 80 degrees. All right, let's see where our good friend Jeff Hutton, National Weather Service, is going to be with Storm Spotter training. Next week, he's going to start out on Monday the 9th. He'll be in Medicine Lodge at the Annex. Then on Wednesday the 11th, he's going to go to St. John at the courthouse. Thursday the 12th, he'll be all the way out at Elkhart at the Civic Center. Then on the following week, on Monday the 16th, he'll be in La Crosse at the fire station. And then on Thursday, April 19th, 7 o'clock, Lakin at the hospital. All right, that's a look at the weather. Stick around. I'll be back with this horse bunch right after this.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
Are you a Kansas college student considering a career in broadcasting? Well, listen up. If in the fall you'll be entering your junior or senior year at a Kansas 4-year college or your sophomore year at a Kansas 2-year college and are enrolled in a broadcast program, you may qualify for a scholarship from the Kansas Association of Broadcasters. Application deadlines May 1st. For details, go to kab.net and click on Student Services. Sponsored by the member stations of the Kansas Association of Broadcasters.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them.
Yes, they look like death, warmed over.
He's picking up the phone, probably calling his uncle to borrow money.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time. Put down the phone. Put down the phone.
Order a pizza.
With extra red sauce. That Consolidated Credit makes it too quick and easy to get rid of us.
Thanks to Consolidated Credit, there can be life after that.
Call Consolidated Credit now and get your life back.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-357-5733. 800-357-5733. That's 800-357-5733. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby. Because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's a independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
And we're back. And yes, we have a studio full. All right. This bunch is the Stevens County 4-H Horse Quiz Bowl team. You guys are state champions at the Panorama they just had. State champions, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Now,
undefeated.
Over here, this is Claire Clark, Megan Newland. This is the boss, Judy Parsons. She's the coach extraordinaire, et cetera, et cetera. And then we have Emily Hedrick and Emma McClure. Did I get all that right? Mm-hmm. I was having a really hard trouble with Emily and Emma earlier because I kept confusing as to which one. But Emily said, just say it really fast and nobody will know. Okay, so somebody who wants to tell me about your state championship, because this was at, where was this held?
At Rock Springs.
Rock Springs. What is Rock Springs? Emily, tell me, what is Rock Springs?
Well, it's a 4-H camp up by Junction City, Kansas.
And this is where you had this, what do we call it, a panorama?
Yes.
As you guys tried to explain to me, and it was going shoom past me at about 200 miles an hour. But it all involved, Claire, I'm asking you.
All right.
Okay, what all went on at this panorama?
Okay, well, there's a lot of different contests we have to compete in. We have the Quiz Bowl part, which is just like regular Quiz Bowl, except for all about horses. And then we have Hippology, which requires different contests. Like we have a written test that's multiple choice we have to do. There's pictures on a screen, and we have to write down the answer. Like say it's a picture of a horse, and they ask, what breed is this horse? And you have to write the correct answer. And then we have stations where you have a minute to kind of like answer the questions that it's asking. And then we have a team problem.
Okay, no, okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
All right, for anybody that doesn't know, Emma, are you talking to that microphone good for me? Hippology. I know what hippology is, but tell everybody who's watching, what is hippology?
Okay, so hippology is the study of the horse, and at this contest, it basically takes everything that has to do with the horse's body, how you treat them, veterinary, how you show them, and it encompasses all, and we are quizzed on it. And so the hippology part is that's not the quiz part. We actually got second in this at state, but that's a test that we take. And so that's going to encompass our slides and our stations and our team problem, and that's all added up for how we won second. So we'll get to compete at nationals for that.
All right. So you're in charge of all this, right?
They're very smart, so it makes my job really easy. But we have.
You're just the ramrodding them. You get them to and from. Is that what you do, Judy?
Yes, but we also, starting about October, we started having weekly practices. Okay. So we go over this, we do quizzing, we do testing, so that they're prepared for these contests.
All right.
So there's a lot of work to it.
So you're going to not one, but two national competitions with this. And this isn't all of them, right?
We have one more on the team.
You have one more?
Yep.
Okay. So, but you're going to two competitions, two national competitions. One that's coming up in Columbus, Ohio is, when is it?
That is in this coming fall in October.
Okay. And that's at the National Quarter Horse, or the Quarter Horse World?
The All-American Quarter Horse Congress.
Okay, I know something quarter horse. Okay, and at that one you're doing what? Both the hippology stuff and the Quiz Bowl?
Yes, we're doing both, as well as judging, I believe.
Oh.
Well, the judging is part of the hippology contest.
Hippology part? Okay. So then, after that, then you're going to go to, Emily, you're going to...
The National Western Stock Show.
Okay, in Denver.
Yes.
All right. What are you doing there?
We're just doing the Quiz Bowl.
Just the quiz bowl, period. End of sentence.
Yes.
Is that kind of like being on Jeopardy or something where you're clicking the things for the answer and
Basically,
stuff?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a guess. I had no idea. Okay. All right. So, but in order to go to all this, you guys are going to have a little fundraiser going on, right? Next week? End of next week?
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday, April 15th?
Sunday, April 15th.
All right. So what are you doing? You have to tell everybody what you're doing. Because I don't know. Oh, well, I do because I have a cheat sheet, but I'm not going to tell everybody. What is it you're doing?
Judy. So we are having.
No, don't look at Judy. She's just a coach. You're supposed to be doing that.
Next Sunday, we are having a fundraiser dinner, which is a free will donation, and we are having pulled pork, cheesy potatoes, beans, rolls. I don't know, a whole bunch of food, and so everybody can come and just really be able to support our program being able to go to national contests.
And if you can't go, they'll take a check.
For sure.
I'm sure. So there you go.
We're having homemade desserts too.
Homemade desserts? Oh. Man, I'm going to be out of town or I'd go. All right. So where's this going to be at?
You can send
I was just going to say, you can send a check to this bunch. If you can't go, if you're watching from way out of town or whatever, you can certainly send a check to the Stevens County Extension Service, and they'll take your money. That's not a problem. Right, ladies?
For sure. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So where's it going to be at?
The Memorial Hall in Hugoton, Kansas.
Is that downtown?
But it's at the courthouse.
At the courthouse?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'd be like one of the bigger buildings in town, right?
Yeah.
Easy to find. Is it on Main Street?
No, it's
Just like
one
a block
block
off.
west
Okay,
at the stoplight.
You can find it. Google it. Google it if you can't find it. All right, and it's going to be from 11:30 to 1:30. So here's an idea. You get out of church, boom. Right?
Yep.
Right to this baby. Okay, so let me ask you, now you have all this hippology stuff that you're doing. Do you have to take a horse to any of this?
No, we
No,
do not.
not at all.
But you guys all show horses and stuff, and you're not taking your horses. I don't understand that.
They just have to take their brains.
All right. Is that okay with you, Megan? Claire, can you handle that?
Yeah.
All right. You worry me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So when they're getting ready, they're going to head out in October. Is that when you go to Columbus, Ohio?
Correct.
You ever been to Columbus, Ohio?
I have not.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. No, not really. It's not bad. It's not bad. Have any of you ever been to the Quarter Horse Congress?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
like
I've
that.
taken other teams to nationals to.
Oh, so see, she knows. You know what's
It's
going
fun.
on.
It's
It
good.
is. It'll be a good time.
It's a blast. It is.
Yeah.
Both
so
places are.
is this? So will there be 4-H kids and these teams from all over the country at this?
Yep. Yes, there will be. There
Same.
because other teams that have qualified in their state contests will go there to compete national.
Okay. And the same in Denver.
Yes. We've even had people from Hawaii in Denver before.
Really?
It's a national contest.
Okay. So when you go to this quiz bowl thing in Denver, what kind of questions are they going to? I mean, what kind of questions did you have at the Rock Springs thing?
The questions really vary from anything from showing to like timed events to like Emma said, veterinary things.
Veterinary. You got to get veterinary.
Veterinary.
It's not veterinary. It's veterinary.
My bad. And anything like medical or like systems of the horse. There's really any type
So
of
the quiz bowl stuff is still all horse.
everything. Anything you can think of,
Do
honestly.
they call it timed events or do they call it gymkhana?
Timed events.
Timed events.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of gymkhana?
Yes.
That word has come up
It's
too.
like gymnastics.
That's got to impress you that I threw that out there.
Yeah,
Does it not? Huh?
That has been
Oh.
a question. That has been a question, what that is.
So, but they ask you, are they asking you parts? Do they ask you any things about tack and all that kind of stuff?
Yes.
too?
Oh, yeah, lots.
You got to know all the parts of the saddle and the bridle and the
parts of the
bits
bridles,
and different snapple bits and all
You
that
have to be
stuff.
very specific on some of them too.
Yeah. Roller bits? They ever have a roller bit question?
I don't know if I've ever had a roller bit.
I used to show a horse that he was so nervous all the time that we had a roller bit in his, and we'd stand in line while you're waiting to get judged. He's he's rolling that thing.
Yep.
Anyway, I know I'm boring you. Okay, so these ladies are going to have a fundraiser next Sunday at the Memorial Hall
15th.
in Hugoton on the 15th. They're trying to raise money. They're going to Columbus, Ohio, to the Quarter Horse Congress. They're going to do quiz bowl and judging and hippology and whatever else they throw in the mix. But you're just doing quiz bowl in Denver
Correct.
after the first of the year, right? Isn't that when that is usually, in January?
First weekend in
Denver?
January.
Yeah. And that was real easy to get to. You get to I-70 and you see the big place, it's right there, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And that's more like a Jeopardy thing, right?
Yep.
That's all
Yes.
questions. Okay. So you guys are going to be practicing from now until October? You're going to take the summer off? You're just going to go
No
to
days
4-H
off.
stuff, show a little bit?
Well, I actually head to college, so I will be practicing.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them. He's picking up the phone.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-380-8565. That's 800-380-8565. Call now.
All right, you know what? You got looking on Sunday, April 15th, looking for something to do. Hugoton, Kansas, downtown America, the Memorial Hall by the courthouse. Go help these ladies out. They're having a fundraiser from 11:30 to 1:30 on Sunday the 15th. Lots of good food. Free will donation. Help them get to Columbus and Denver. Let's take a last look at our weather before we get out of here. It's warmed up just 1 degree. It's 61 degrees. Relative humidity, though, still 28%. Not much wind. North-northwest at 4. Barometric pressure is holding steady. All right, tomorrow we got a chance all kinds of crap happening. We got snow, we got freezing drizzle, we got rain. It's all going to carry through, and it's going to be cold, but we're going to warm up going into next week. Come on and have a great day, everybody. See you next time.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Hi, I'm Nick Baumgartner, owner of Midwest Barter Exchange.
So what is barter anyway?
Midwest Barter helps you trade what you have for what you really need. You can use Midwest Barter dollars to purchase hundreds of products for your business or personal use without the use of cash. You can even trade for TV advertising right here on KDGL TV 23. Find out more at our website or call 785-383-4965.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers, high rate and high pay, never leave you alone.
Debt is really sucking the life out of them.
Yes, they look like death warmed over.
He's picking up the phone. Probably calling his uncle to borrow money.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh, no, not Consolidated Credit.
With one call, they can lower their credit card rates.
And consolidate their bills into one low payment.
They'll pay off their debt in no time. Put down the phone.
Put down the phone. Order a pizza.
With extra red sauce. That Consolidated Credit makes it too quick and easy to get rid of us.
Thanks to Consolidated Credit, there can be life after death.
Call Consolidated Credit now and get your life back.
Because debt sucks.
Call 1-800-357-5733. 800-357-5733. That's 800-357-5733. Call now.